Ralph Waldo Emerson once said, "Do not go where the path may lead. Go instead where there is no path and leave a trail." Throughout his career, Ricky Hatton won an impressive 45 of 48 professional boxing bouts. He was IBF, WBA and the Ring Light-Welterweight Champion, as well as WBA Welterweight Champion. But the boy from Hyde achieved something that many sporting greats can only dream of. Ricky Hatton transcended the sport that made him.
Hatton's getting the job done now, and another one, and he's got him this time. Oh, on the right hand, and down goes Smith.
Ricky, the Hitman Hatton.
And amid this incredible atmosphere, just check out this reception tonight for Ricky Hatton.
Born on the 6th of October 1978 in Stockport, Ricky Hatton grew up on the Hattersley council estate. A humble upbringing, shaped by close family, strong friendships, and an unwavering love of Manchester City. A young Ricky was only 10 years old when he first laced up his gloves. His coach watched him hammer the bag with such ferocity and laughed, "He's a little hitman." The name stuck, and the hitman was born, long before the bright lights of Vegas.
Representing the Boston High School, Ricky Hatton.
His rise was pure graft. Leisure centres, working men's clubs, small crowds, whilst always staying true to his roots.
The referee has stopped the bouts in favour of Hatton in the red corner. And a round of applause for the musicians.
I've come to Ricky's local Kappa Butty box to see what one of the world's best boxers eats when he's not training. God help us. Is that the two of us?
Let's get ready to rumble.
Even as his name grew, he could often be found with a bacon sandwich and a brew, nattering with locals. No entourage, no sunglasses indoors, just Ricky Hatton and the place he knew best.
I think because he was a local lad. People know that even though he come from where he did, with hard work and dedication and determination, he can make it big. He'd always let on when he'd walk past and say hi.
Inside the ring, he showed the same straightforward honesty. Fighting John Thaxton in 2000, he suffered a cut above his eye. Blood pouring, vision blurred, most would have quit. Ricky didn't. He boxed through it and won.
The winner and new Light-Welterweight Champion of Great Britain, Ricky Hatton.
By the mid-2000s, Ricky Hatton was unstoppable. In June 2005, he faced Kostya Tszyu, one of the pound-for-pound best. 11 rounds of brutal, relentless pressure. Tszyu quit. The hitman had arrived. He unified belts, stopped greats like José Luis Castillo, and even moved up to welterweight to take on Luis Collazo.
New WBA Welterweight Champion of the world, the fighting pride of Manchester, England, Ricky Hitman Hatton.
In the stands, the streets, fans sang his name. Weigh-ins looked like football matches. Las Vegas became Manchester on tour. And then there was the walkout, as Blue Moon reverberated through the speakers. He wasn't just another fighter, he was one of their own. Ahead of the Paulie Malignaggi fight, critics mocked his weight gain in between bouts. He responded like only he could, walking into the ring in a giant fat suit, Fat Man, written across the chest.
What an amazing spectacle here.
Throughout it all, Ricky was remarkable. Ferraris, Lamborghinis, Range Rovers, even a rare 1960s E-Type Jaguar. Not a chance. Instead, he favoured a more humorous approach. Tootling around Hyde in his beloved Only Fools and Horses three-wheeled van, flat cap and fur coat to boot.
I used to drive down the road, I used to have my flat cap and my sheepskin, and people used to just look at me and go, but no, it's, yeah, I've always been a massive Only Fools and Horses fan.
But even legends meet their match. In 2007, he faced Floyd Mayweather Jr in Las Vegas.
I haven't seen an atmosphere against the so-called hometown fighter like this in a long time. Going back.
For the first time, Hatton's relentless pressure wasn't enough. He was stopped in the 10th.
Left hook drops him, and then he hit his head off the turnbuckle, and he's very, very wobbly. A left hook. He won't let him off. There he goes, all over.
2 years later, Manny Pacquiao ended their fight with one of the most devastating knockouts in boxing history.
Lightweight. Oh, that might end it. Massive left hand. Lays Hatton out. Do they need a count here? I think this is the end of it. It is over. Ricky Hatton's dream has died. Manny Pacquiao has taken him out. Let's hope he is okay, because that was a big, big knockdown. He looks in a very bad way there, Hatton. This is where he is.
The world saw 2 losses, but Ricky felt something far heavier, and it was away from the cameras that he would face his toughest opponent.
I think there is a little bit of a stigma, around, opening up, and it's for men and women, but I'd probably say more men. I think sometimes it's a lack of confidence with people, like, you don't feel you can tell your mate, you don't feel you can tell your family. I most definitely didn't want to tell my family because I didn't want them worrying about me, so I kept a lot of it to myself. I didn't want to burden them with the grief of me being suicidal and wanting to kill myself. Charities such as Calm are needed now more than they've ever been, you know what I mean? Because it's a bad time for mental health, and people out there are suffering. So my job now, as long as I am here, I wanna help people, because you know what I mean. Good time, bad times don't last forever. You think they're going to last forever, they don't last forever, and they won't last forever if you go and speak to someone with a former world boxing champion who won like 4 world titles, and I'm supposed to be a tough guy, aren't I? No, I couldn't do it myself, you know what I mean? It doesn't matter what I did in the boxing ring or anything like that. I needed help, and never be scared to admit that you need help. Never be scared to admit that you need help, and promise you it's the best thing you'll ever do.
He showed the world that beneath the gloves and the bravado, he was just like the rest of us. Vulnerable, real, and the fans loved him all the more for it. Ricky came back in 2012, cheered on by the fans who never left his side.
Hitman!
Be commands at all time. Defend yourselves at all time. Don't play, touch gloves.
Although he lost that night, the love in the arena proved something deeper. To his people, Ricky's legacy wasn't measured merely in wins and losses. His bond with his community never wavered. He built a gym, Hatton Health and Fitness, a place for boxers, coaches, staff and locals alike. He could have built his gym anywhere, but he built it here, in Hyde, his hometown. Ricky Hatton was more than just a fighter. He was a family man, a role model, a friend to millions of fans who never met him, and a shining example of what can be achieved with tenacity, focus, determination, and a bucket load of hard work. The boy from South Manchester who went on to conquer the world with a smile, a chuckle, glint in his eye, but more importantly, the people he loved by his side every step of the way. Ricky Hatton was, and always will be, the people's champion.
I always said I'd be number 1. And you know what? You, me loyal fans, deserve it as much as me. We did it together tonight. And I tell you what, there's only one word I could use for your support tonight, and that was legendary. God bless you all. Mean it.